Hi everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I'm DisturbingPuppet. So today we're going to be doing another Imperial Guard battle. This is a 2,000 point battle playing against the Tyranids. So this is the force we're going to take out. So this is a modified version of the army that comes with the DLC. So I did make quite a few adjustments and even some adjustments since the last time I played them. So to start off with, we have our... She disappears. Castellan, upgraded to the Power Fist and the Plasma Pistol. So the Castellan gets some extra evasion being next to other infantry. Is it infantry? Yes, infantry. Their ability, if you're in a battle line, is extra accuracy and damage. She can add movement to units within one tile and can also use a bring it down ability, so reducing the armor and evasion of an enemy within 5. Very good overall. Commissar here, basic abilities, same things we've seen before. Same kind of thing, the extra evasion. He gives extra momentum gains and bonus health, but we can only get one of these bonuses. So the Castellan outranks the Commissar. So we can't get both of the bonuses, the health and the accuracy. So we might split those two up. We'll see how it goes. We've got Psyker. Psyker was interesting when I played before. Not great, I think. Maybe not worth the points. I think Night Shroud would be really good against an opponent that definitely overwatches a lot. The AI tends not to overwatch, so it is not that effective of an ability using it against the AI, but if you're playing a human, I think this would be a much more useful skill to have. So it does give you extra evasion, prevents reaction attacks, overwatches, can't be suppressed, all that kind of stuff for a turn. This is also pretty good. I actually found this to be quite useful. Very long range, so 7 tiles. Can reduce movement and accuracy of an enemy for 2 turns, which is very cool. Maelstrom has a very short range, so I never even got to use it, so yeah, probably not going to be that effective. Alright, we've got a couple of the Ogrins. The Ogrins have decent shotguns and can actually do decent damage against even armored targets with the 6 armor piercing they've got there. So they have embedded officers, so they can help out with officers being next to them. 10% graze chance when attacked. They've got a charge, and we can also bodyguard, so they give us some extra HP, and we'll cover like an adjacent officer if we want to do that. So we could split them up and kind of protect the officers with them. I don't think that applies to characters like the Psyker. I think it's only the officers. So we've got a bunch of the Kasserkin here, and I did spend some points to upgrade all of them to have the upgraded guns. So the difference here is pretty minor, although it does give you a really cool ability. So 7 attacks, this is 10 attacks. Okay, that's, good. Same amount of damage. Armor piercing's the same at 3. This range is 1 to 8, optimal 4, rather than 1 to 7, optimal 3. So you do have a bit more range, but the accuracy's been dropped a bit. So it's 80 as a base rather than 90. But you've got the overcharged salvo, plus 2 shots and plus 1 armor piercing. Gain overheated status, reduced number of shots, future attacks by minus 20% per stack. I don't know if they go away with time, like if you wait it, like 1 stack goes away every turn. It's unclear about that, but if you really need to take down an enemy, this is actually a pretty good way to do it. You've got decent armor piercing, you've got decent damage, and you can do a lot of shots. And then if you do the bonus shots and armor piercing, you can take down, even vehicles do okay damage. So a very good ability. All right, for heavy weapons, we've got a las cannon and a las cannon. Oh, I didn't remember upgrading both. Here we've got 2 Sentinels with the plasma guns, which I think is the best option for them. We have 5 squads of just basic guard infantry. Do I just have 1 with bayonets? Yeah, just 1 has the bayonets. And then we've got 2 chimeras. So it's a pretty standard force, and the chimeras are just running the flamers, so nothing too crazy. Pretty decent force focused mainly on infantry, getting the Kasserkin especially. I'm probably saying this all the time wrong. Kasserkin. For some reason, my brain wants to go Karskin or Kasserkin or Kaskrin or something like that. Karskin. Any of those variants, my brain wants to make it rather than Kasserkin. But definitely good units. We can get into position. We can also do good damage with everybody else. The Ogren were also pretty effective in the last battle I had with them. Just how do we want to split them up with the officers is kind of more of an issue. So we're going to take on the Tyranids in this one. I have a few different options for 2,000 point Tyranid armies. I think what I'm going to do is go against this mixed force. So it's got some stuff from the DLC. So Hive Tyrant, 2 Hive Guard, running the very powerful shot cannons, so good at killing vehicles. 1 Tyrannifex, 1 Exocrine, 2 Thornbacks. I think they just have the basic stuff. There are 4 Tyranid warrior squads. All of them have the upgraded rifles. A bunch of Hormagaunts, just to kind of fill out and be cannon fodder, essentially. All right, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to set up a skirmish. We're going to fight to the death, as per my usual setup. I do like some of the other game modes. I've done videos playing, trying out the other game modes with different factions. I did like some of them better than just playing skirmishes to the death. But for testing out an army, I kind of feel like just fighting to the death makes the most sense in a lot of ways. So yes, for 2,000 points. Let's make sure we get the right armies. That is correct. Tyranids, we want, yes, that force. All right, for our map, what do we want? Imperial Ruins isn't awful. Isle of Tithes. Yeah, I haven't done Isle of Tithes in a while. Let's do that. At least if it's the one I'm thinking of. Wait, is Isle of Tithes the one I'm thinking of? Which one did I do recently? Yeah, it's the one that has like the explosion in the middle, right? I think so. Or am I thinking of Hive Top? I'm thinking of Hive Top. I did Isle of Tithes recently. Hive Top is what I was thinking of. Let's do Hive Top. Ignore all previous comments. Hive Top is the way to go. So I have the other 2,000 point army that I made that's kind of a mixed combined arms force. I will also do a video with them against this same army. That's kind of my plan at this point, because it is a bit different. That one does have, a decent amount of armored units. I had 2 artillery pieces on that one, and I dropped it down to 1, and just kind of spread those points around other ways. I felt like 2 was a bit overkill at 2,000 points. 2 at 3,000 points, maybe, but a lot of forces at 3,000 points might have a lot of big, heavy armor targets that artillery is not going to do much damage to. 2,000 I feel is a good sweet spot for artillery. You never know though, depends on your opponent. If you're fighting orcs or you're fighting Tyranids, I feel like artillery is probably not an awful choice. Okay. Actually, this is not the map I thought it was. It's this one. Okay. I'm not sure I've played on this one much, honestly. So, we do have a higher area here. Yeah, I haven't played on this one in quite a while. There's also a higher area over here. I don't have a lot of fast units, so we probably just want to set up a wall of death here, and then maybe send some of the scouting forces up here to kind of take a look. That's probably what we want to do, but we do have the transport, so we could deploy guys up here pretty quickly. It's a really dark map, though, unfortunately. So, yeah, I think most of our forces will just send here. We'll have expendable guys out front and just kind of advance up and block this. That's like 4 wide. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll send a few faster guys over there. That'll be the plan. So cannons will be behind other stuff. Out front, we want expendable dudes. And let me see what I have left after I kind of do that to decide who I want to send elsewhere with the transports. So let me just get everybody out of the way. So we've got basic guys, basic guys, basic guys with bayonets, basic guys. We have enough to kind of fill the entire front. And then we still have our Kasserkin. We've got 3 of those guys. And the 2 heavy weapon squads. Let's put those 2 in the middle. Actually, we could use the Kasserkin out on a flank. That might be fun. Because we could put a couple of them into a transport. Yeah, let's do that. So let's go transport with 2 Kasserkin over here. Now we still have more basic dudes. So you're ready to go. Yeah, I feel like 5 is a bit excessive for just basic infantry dudes. Don't know that we ever are going to need that many of you. We'll throw you up front. That's fine for now. Let's do this. We can get a sentinel over here to check things out. And we could push even more guys over if we wanted to. Ogren can't get in transports, So that's a whole other issue. But we could send more guys over there. Sentinel, I'm going to have you hang out there for the moment. I think if we have the Commissar here for the extra health. Psyker. Let me take the Castellan out this way. So I'm kind of thinking these guys here go right. They are going to hold the center and just hope nothing advances really much on the left here is kind of what I'm thinking. Ogren, with you for now. Hotshot volley guns can go in the line. I think that kind of makes sense. So we can kind of hold this, whereas this entire group can go head up that way. Or we send the Casterkin over here too. So we could put the Castellan and the Casterkin in that one. Yeah, let's do that. So, yeah, that's 2, 2. We've got the Ogren as well. We could kind of keep them here or head right. And then this will be the bulk force to kind of hold the center, in which case put the Ogren up front. Yeah, makes sense to me. Yeah, it's kind of a goofy map. If you got fast stuff, you can really spread out really quick on this one, but otherwise it's a bit odd. So let's just take a look at my battle line here real quick before we scatter and everything becomes a giant mess. So yes, wall of infantry guys. Behind them, even more infantry guys. But some of them have better weapons, so las cannons and the Ogren. And then we've got officers leading from the back, so the Commissar and our Psyker. Very cool. So just a mass of guns heading down this way, which is pretty awesome. Over here, all of you guys going to be heading into the transports, doing a bit of a flank fast attack action, hopefully, and taking our Castellan with you. That's the plan. I do kind of like the way it looks, you know, with all these guys. Kind of zoom in and see. And kind of just get right in and take a look at stuff. Seeing the cannons, very cool. Taking a look at the front line, playing around with their bayonets as I bump into my mouse and cause it to freak out. And everyone's like, "Oh, what are you doing?" But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, so let's do the weird stuff first. So jumping into transports and things. I am hoping that the enemy doesn't make a big push here. It's definitely possible. It does come down here, so they'd have to go up. So they've got a long way to cover if they do want to do that. It does connect there as well. So we probably don't want to advance up that far. We probably only want to advance to here if we do advance much. But anyway, over on this side.
Armored Sentinel, ready.
Let's load up.
Quickly!
Have to wait for the animation to end, then we can do it. Load up. So a couple Casterkin in there. How far can we make it? Pretty far, right? Yeah. Just tear on up there. I can even boot them out immediately, which is pretty cool for the transports. A lot of games like you have to wait a turn. Here we do have the way down, and then it's over, and from here we could head out this direction or down. Or we could try to use the height from here to rain shots down, and that's probably what we're going to do, is just deploy to hold and rain down shots anything here and then into the center. That's kind of the idea we want to go for.
Where do you need us, sir?
You load up.
As long as I draw breath, Cadia stands.
Castellan, you're also going to load up. Okay, we'll make it to there. Let's have you run on up.
Sentinel on the move.
I know this is a very oddly dark map,
I've got
so I'll try to zoom in a bit more here as we're doing stuff.
We'll get you there.
Transports away. Okay, almost invisible there. It's kind of weird. Ogren here I'm going to hold for the moment. I could have you
Armored
also kind of look
Sentinel,
that
ready.
way. I'm gonna have you advance up like all the way, just to give me some long-range vision.
Kill or be killed.
Do kind of a big mass overwatch there. Although most things are not going to move close enough that's going to matter. How much movement do you guys have? 3. So we probably don't want to move more than 3 ahead so we can keep everybody
What next,
together.
sir?
So let's just have everybody move up 3.
Lining up, sir. Awaiting your orders.
And at this point we're so far back I might just auto
What next,
overwatch everybody.
Pack it up and let's move.
Because I'm not super concerned about
Running.
anything else. We don't have a lot of staying power here though. We're not super tough, which
Advance.
could be a bit of an issue. So you know what? I am going to keep the
What
Ogren
you
here
want?
as well. So we could move these guys out of the way, and then we could charge the Ogren through if we wanted to. But at this point, everything's going to be so far away, I don't think we're going to have a problem with anything coming into range to attack us. So I'm just going to end the turn to auto overwatch.
Let them come.
Next turn, we'll advance up and actually pay
There's
attention to
more
our
of them?
overwatches.
Quarry spotted.
Okay, they are spread out a bit.
Another of them spotted. Over there.
Victory through
Okay.
discipline.
So again, we can move up 3, or we could move up less, and then we could actually do some setups with the heavy weapons, start building up our setup stacks. Let me just advance up. I don't know that I really want to go much further than this. It does give me some nice view. So we could just advance a couple, but then we're kind of stuck.
Awaiting your orders.
You just move up, see if we see anything. It's unlikely. And you are kind of expendable, because we do want to get the Ogren up there.
Moving to the battle line.
Alright, I'm going to push these guys up a bit further, because they're kind of expendable from the beginning. Optimal range is 3. We'll go out to
First
4.
line, wait.
And I kind of only want to advance a couple here so we can get some setup going. So we can always back off too. Alright, you guys will do a bit further. 3's optimal, which is pretty close. We'll go out to like 4 with everybody.
What next, sir?
Roughly. Ogren, creep on in. Your guns are pretty short range, too, so we kind of want to keep them safe and then like rush them out at enemies.
Yeah? Waiting. Pack it up and let's move.
Okay, head there. We'll start building up our
Setting up and stabilizing.
stacks. Optimal's 5, which is right there. We'll push it out to like 6.
Big guns ready.
Do the same with both. Got the las cannons, mainly our primary
Setting
damage
up and
dealers here.
stabilizing.
Everybody else is kind of just to
Lining up,
protect
sir.
them, keep the enemy busy. That's pretty much about it. Commissar, I really don't have much for you to do at the moment. Just kind of keep giving everybody nice health bonuses.
These manifold dangers are beyond your understanding.
And here we're just going to kind of wait for somebody we can put the mental shackles on. If we want to push out with somebody, we could use the Night Shroud, but I don't have anybody really I want to do that with. We could do it with like somebody to scout, or we could use it on the Ogryn before they run out too. You can't do anything, you just have melee weapons.
Armored Sentinel, ready.
Here, what do we want to do? Optimal range is only 4. Let's go out like this way, covering just the center. So up top, what we're gonna do... Okay, we don't see anything. Now we've got room, you can kind of maneuver
Sentinel
around. Okay, Overwatch here.
Kill or be killed.
So we could move up and drop off guys. I think that's what we're gonna do. Try to get them in position up here on this corner. Might not be the
With
best
precision.
position. Oh, look at that. We've actually got a Thornback in sight. We've got a 40%, which honestly isn't awful.
We've
Last
got your
cannons.
firepower.
If we don't overwatch, yeah, I think we're out of range. Sure. Let's
never
go ahead and throw
miss.
some fire that way. Okay, not so bad. Let's move back.
We know what to do.
Drop our other guys. They can move into the same spot. Also shoot at the Thornback.
Discipline, experience, action.
What I should be doing, actually, is getting the Castellan up here, too. We just have to be connected by a chain of
I
units.
will lead from the battle line.
So if you just want to go there for the moment, that means you guys will have more accuracy. Although, actually, I think it only affects you if it's started in the turn. So, actually, never mind. Never mind. Okay, a little bit of damage. We can move out of this position. I'm going to move because I think we might have a little bit of cover there. I don't want to be
Affirmative.
too exposed if I can avoid it. Throw Overwatch here.
Keeping watch.
Just kind of look at that general direction. Let's have you go there. So we can cover the center mostly if we want to like take something down from here. Our gun, pretty short range.
Fire!
Shoot
On
it,
my
whatever.
mark.
Let's disembark the other guys.
Quickly.
Where
The
do you need
Chimeras
us,
by
sir?
themselves actually aren't bad either. So having the Chimeras up here does give us an option to do some stuff as well. 21%, that's a bit weak. Your optimal range is 4. I'm going to keep an
Kill
eye on
zone
this side,
established.
just in case. We've got the Sentinel keeping an eye, Chimera keeping an eye out. A few Overwatch
The
shots there,
warp
potentially.
knows our every move.
Alright, that's about all we can do. Psyker can't really do much at this point. So just some long-range contacts. Nothing too crazy. We can't overwatch the Psyker, but it's going to say it can.
They give themselves away too easily.
Okay, get some shots off on some Tyranid warriors. Always good targets to go for. Did we drop one? No, just soften them up. Alright, Some incoming fire there. I don't think anybody died. Tyranid warriors are going to tear those guys apart. So they do have the upgraded guns, and they do get extra actions when they kill stuff. So Tyranid warriors are really nasty. Even with the extra health we've got, we can't take much fire from those Tyranid warrior rifles.
Stepping back.
Under fire!
Lots of misses there, thankfully. I don't know how they have a shot there at all. Taking some hits. Nothing super crazy. They're not pushing in much, though. I might have to pull back to kind of draw them in.
Stepping back.
Because I want to kind of draw them in the middle. Where we've got all our guns kind of set. Oh, there's those Hive Guard hanging out in the back.
Amateurs don't stand a chance.
Other Hive Guard are moving up there. We could go after the Hive Guard, potentially. Oh, Exocrine shot. Missed. Good. Good, good, good. That could, like, wipe a squad instantly. Yeah, I'm tempted here just to kind of pull back to draw them in, but then we've also got the Hive Guard, and I would really like the Hive Guard to die. I don't have a lot that I could push down there. We could send the Chimeras down and maybe get some shots off. We could use the Take It Down on the Hive Guard as well.
Armored Sentinel, ready.
So we could get just barely into a decent shot here, although it's not great. And then the Chimeras could also take shots down there. No indication of anything on this flank. Let me take a look really quick. Yeah, doesn't seem like there's anything moving up.
Search and destroy.
Okay. Yeah, this would be a great situation for some artillery, actually. Just fire some artillery into this mess.
As long as I draw
right.
breath, Cadia stands.
Let's go ahead and go with the Take It Down on the Hive Guard.
It down!
Chimera transport ready.
Get good shots from here, it looks like. Got him up. Okay, we got one. Did some damage to the other. Pull back. Send the other Chimera in to the same spot. Do more damage. Okay, 2 of the 3 down.
We'll get you there.
So you should have a good shot from here, actually. Yeah, you do.
Sentinel on the move.
So if this Sentinel can take you out, yeah, shouldn't be a
Firing
problem.
on target.
There we go. 4 health left. Disappointing.
Discipline, experience,
Here we're
action.
at 90%. Yeah, just pick them off. Like one guy's like, "You want me to kill that?" Uh-huh. Okay, Fred. Like, bang. That's it.
Sentinel on the move.
Okay, we're gonna pull back here a little bit.
On it.
Still have some movement. Nowhere to really go.
Rolling into action.
Just gonna see if we can draw them back. We'll come back this way.
With precision.
I could even put them in the transports. It might be safer.
We know what to do.
So we could take some shots from here. Oh, these guys are poisoned. That's unfortunate. We can get good shots here. Don't know if I can make it to a transport after, though, if I do that. If I give you guys extra movement, you should be able to.
Move! Move! Move!
So you guys advance over. You're still alive, but you're hurt. Our best chance... We could probably wipe out the Tyranid warriors here if we use our ability. We've also hurt one of the Thornbacks pretty badly. Let's go with the ability. Let's just light up the Tyranid warriors down here.
Fire until your barrel glows.
Nice. So we just wipe the Tyranid warriors out there. And we can't make it into a transport. So just move out of the area where we're probably going to get shot at. Poison is going to hit them, though. Kind of forcing them to, like, you have to come over here and deal with this. And I'm hoping, because of the height difference and stuff, that from here, nothing down there should be able to see us. I hope, because of the height that we're looking at. Actually, from here, like, the light looks okay when we zoom in, like this, down here, but zoomed out, it gets all super dark and weird looking.
Where
So
do
you
you need
guys
us,
are
sir?
not poisoned. Take some pot shots at somebody, though. Go for the hurt Thornback, maybe. Work on the Tyranid warriors. Work on the Hive Guard. All of those are decent ideas. I can't kill you. Probably not going to kill any Tyranid warriors or Hive Guard if I shoot them. Unless I use my ability. Yeah, even though we softened up this target, it's not going to do much. Let's go for the Tyranid warriors. I feel like they're the most dangerous thing out here, honestly. So anything I can do to soften them up.
Quickly!
So all my elite infantry here doing what they can.
I will lead from the battle line.
I mean, you are in the front line of this particular flanking force, so that's something, I guess. So we have to kind of hang out here. We'll keep everybody together. You are going to take some damage from the poison. Now, the problem is, to do much damage, we kind of have to advance, and I don't really want to do that.
Heavy weapons.
Las cannons, we've got a really crummy shot. Yeah, it's so far away. We could move in slightly. Do setup again. We'll lose some stacks of setup. I only have one stack currently, it looks like. So, not
Armored Sentinel, ready.
crazy to lose. We could move around 40%, 34%. Yeah, my chance to hit from up here is not great. I don't think it's going to be that good from here either, but we could move around. If we're going to advance, let's advance. No, we do have something up there, but it's pretty far back still. Shot chance here. Pretty darn bad for everything, because we're kind of shooting around the corner. Sorta. So from here, kind of see why it's a little bit weird with our angle to actually get any shots off as the camera freaks out. You'd think we'd have an okay shot maybe at the Tyrannifex or something, but not really. I might take the shot anyway if we need to kill something off, but
Awaiting
as it
your
is,
orders.
Okay, we can move into grenade range if we wanted to. That would be moving up 3. So we could move up, grenade the front Hormagaunts and still back up slightly. I mean, I'm kind of viewing these guys as 100% expendable. And honestly, normally they should have Overwatches and stuff set up and would be able to just wreck us. But they didn't.
Grenade!
Okay, good damage. Back up. You're kind of a sacrificial lamb. Just gonna get hit by something
Forever
and then
Imperium.
die. Everybody else, I think 2's the maximum I want to move in. If we do that, we can get las cannon shots and probably drop at least one of the Thornbacks. So we're going to move up. I could still move one closer and then shoot and then back off, so we could do that. So let's just focus on the Hormagaunts. Not that it matters that much. I'm actually going to have you duck behind them. Okay.
What next, sir?
So go from here, take a shot, back off. These guys have bayonets, so we'll have them sort of protecting. What can I shoot that's actually going to... What am I going to be able to damage? Yeah, 0 to 1 on the Thornbacks. No damage at all on the Tyrannifexes. So probably... we just go for the Tyranid warriors, I guess. Could set up an Overwatch, but most likely they're just going to move in on me, and the Thornbacks might charge me, but nothing else is really going to charge me here. Everything else, most likely just going to shoot me from range and tear me apart. So we'll do the same. We'll move up, shoot the Tyranid warriors back into the line. They've got an okay shot chance, 42%.
Lining up, sir.
Yes, form a mighty wall of your human flesh. You guys, though, just go to here. Might have them Overwatch. Yeah, let's just Overwatch here.
We'll light them up.
Alright. Heavy weapon squads. Move in 2. Do I want to go this way? That would open up for the Ogren to come in. I don't know if it'll let me move diagonally through here with the Ogren easily or not. Let's just stay in the center for now. Alright, so 34%, 28%, 33%. We can set up
and stabilizing.
40, 35, 40. These guys will charge, so let's go for the
Opening fire.
Thornbacks. We missed everything. That's unfortunate. I was hoping at least one of those would land.
Setting up and stabilizing.
40 as well. This one is hurt, but I don't know. We're not going to land many shots. Let's see if we get luckier. One hit. Not great. Not great. Yeah, I can't move them into there. That's too bad. Alright, well, Ogren. Just get ready to hold the line here.
What you want?
Can't get into that tile, which is unfortunate.
Waiting.
So we'll set up some close range overwatches. I mean, we could try to blind somebody if we move up. I don't know if it's really going to help much. The Tyrannifex alone could move up and just wipe a whole bunch of these guys really quickly, which
I will
would
go
suck.
where I want.
So if we want to blind somebody, we could hit the front Thornback, but that's about it. It would probably stop him from being able to charge into us because it does reduce the movement as well. It does come back pretty quickly, so I will do it mainly for the movement, not really for the accuracy.
Victory through discipline.
Come up here so everyone's connected, so we do have the extra health bonus and stuff. Set up an Overwatch here. 4's optimal, we'll just do that. Is that everybody? That's everybody. So I feel like we did okay. We had a pretty good distraction over here, taking out that Hive Guard squad, taking out Tyranid warriors. But I was hoping to at least get one of the Thornbacks killed as well. But the Tyrannifex alone, he could just walk right up and then just spray and just kill probably all 3 of these units without any trouble at all. And if that happens, it happens. Nope, lost a guy to poison. The basic infantry, though, are 100% expendable.
They're shooting back!
Okay, they are moving in. Plasma shot. Do land a plasma shot. That's the other Thornback moving in. It's gonna charge now, yeah. Tiny bit of assisting fire there, but it's not much. Slammed them pretty effectively, but they held their ground, which is more than I expected, honestly. Pretty ineffective fire from the Tyranid warriors there. I'm a little surprised.
They're shooting back!
So that extra action that makes them so dangerous. If they moved into close combat, they would just be tearing through me like paper.
Taking fire!
Okay, he doesn't have the movement, so he's just gonna shoot.
They're shooting back!
I think that's the thing that poisons us, is the Thornback shots. Hive Guard out front. They've got fairly short range, so they didn't shoot anything. The Tyrannifex really should have been the one rushing forward to deal with that. Oh, we've got Hive Tyrant. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. Right for my commander. Direct shot. Missed with the other one, but that also poisons, so that's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, that Hive Tyrant is trouble. Exocrine probably there pounding around. Exocrine shot incoming. Just killed an individual little Imperial Guardsman. Managed to trap your Tyrannifex. Good job. Really, the Tyrannifex moving first would have made the most sense. That's probably what I would have done. Could just shrug off the shots and just spray acidy goo all over everybody and burn them down. Then send in the Thornbacks.
As long as I draw breath, Cadia stands.
Well, you're awfully hurt. I will say that. Okay, so we have options. We can lend fire down, but we also have a bit of a problem here with the Hive Tyrant. So we might not be able to call on them for much help. Over here... Do any of you guys... Okay, you guys have bayonets, so we could do something crazy with you if we wanted to. Kind of like to get the Ogren through, if I can.
Victory through discipline.
Give you guys some bonuses, but it's not much.
These manifold dangers are beyond your understanding.
I could... Does this ability... Immune to melee zones of control. Yeah, so we could actually move these guys out of the way. Potentially getting a bayonet hit on the side if we wanted to do that. And then maybe we could get the Ogren through. That's a possibility. First things first, though, I think we probably want to just blast with our las cannons.
Setting up and stabilizing.
So the priority targets here, I mean, the Thornbacks are bad, 49%. Hive Guard are bad, 55%. Tyrannifex, also quite bad. We've got a 61 on the Tyrannifex. But I feel like the Tyranid Warriors are going to tear us apart, as will the Hive Guard. I need to deal with the Thornbacks, too. My accuracy's not great for this, though. Let's hit the Tyrannifex. Okay. Good chunk of damage.
We've got your firepower.
I don't think it's going to be enough to kill the Tyrannifex. Yeah, it's not, even if we landed all the shots. So, in which case, do we try to take out the Thornback, clear the way? 58%, let's give it a try. Okay, almost dead. That's actually pretty helpful. We can finish you off with something else. We kind of want to take the Thornbacks down where they are, but close combat attacking, they will do damage back, I believe. Yeah. 11 to 15 damage, 5 armor piercing, and anyone that does melee attacks to us. So we want to kind of gun them down, if possible, with other stuff. 35%. Should be better than that, shouldn't it? 70. Let's just light them up. Oh, you missed with your other shot. That is awful, dude.
I've got it from here.
Okay, I don't see anything that way anymore. Nope, nope, they are coming. Hormagaunts are a-coming. Okay. That's also a bit of a problem. Yeah, I really could use the Casterkin shots from up above to help me out down here. But I kind of feel like everything up here, we just go for the Hive Tyrant. Maybe I should just go ahead and try and see what we can do to the Hive Tyrant, and then whatever's left, we can maybe help out with down below. From up here, yeah, we can get good shots. All of these, so these 3 tiles give us good shots. So we've got the extra accuracy and damage because we started next to our Castellan. I don't have to take it down ready, so we just have to kind of take the shots.
Action.
So this gives me extra armor piercing plus 2 shots. Overheated. Are we already overheated? No, we don't have any overheated stacks, so we might as well do it.
Keep firing until your barrel glows.
Okay, actually not bad. And we
With
move
precision.
away.
Affirmative.
Squad. You've got 2 overheated stacks, or it expires in 2 turns. So just a regular shot. Don't use your special ability.
Strike true.
Take a look at this. Oh, the camera doesn't like this. It's gonna like, hey, boot view. There we go. That's a little better. Yeah, that's a little freaky. Trying to take down a Hive Tyrant. Flying above a building.
Quickly.
Kind of hoping for more damage from you guys. You're not overheated, so we can go ahead and overcharge shoot as well. We still have the 2 chimeras, and we've got the sentinel. 70%, yeah, let's definitely do it.
Keep firing till your barrel glows.
Nice, look at that, 132 damage, that's crazy. Excellent job, guys. Chimera multi-laser.
Supporting fire!
Nice, good amount of damage, 25 health left.
Transport awaiting
Can
orders.
I get out to there? I can. So I'm going to try to kill you with the
Sentinel on the
sentinel.
move.
And then maybe the chimera can take shots down below at something. Nice. Hey, we got a command
Sentinel on
point.
the move.
Just took out their commander.
Search and destroy.
Awesome job. Yeah, we can just run
We'll
into
catch you
this
there.
here. And from here, we could probably take out the Thornback. Either one of the Thornbacks we could kill. If I can kill you, that opens up options for me. 100 damage is definitely doable. We've got to land a lot of shots, though. We can definitely wipe you out. That's no problem. 70%. Probably the Hive Guard are going to shoot and blow up my Chimera here, though, if I don't move. Man. I really want this one out of the way because it's really causing a lot of problems for me. But take out the one that's hurt. Okay. Gonna move in so everyone's connected, so when I
As long as
move
I draw breath,
you up,
Cadia stands.
we get the bonus to everybody for next turn. I do have actions, but I can't really do anything. Even if I move up here, like I can't see anything to take shots at, I don't think. Yeah, everything's out of range. Little crappy pistol. Cover down there, I can sort of see if they move up. I can take a few pistol shots if they rush in. Okay. Well, we did something. We definitely kind of command the heights now. So they don't really have anything that's going to challenge me up there. Although the Hive Guard can definitely shoot up there. If they can see my chimeras, it's kind of hard. Yeah, they definitely should be able to see. We're kind of right there on the edge. So shoot up there and blow my chimera up without too much trouble, probably. If they land the hits, they're going to kill it. So what I will do... use this ability. I don't know that I need to. How much
Awaiting your
damage can we
orders.
do here if we shoot? Thornback's kind of rough. We could just move you out, grenade, and then have the Ogren gun you down, probably. Hormagaunts, I really want to kill Tyranid warriors. We've got those warriors back there that we hurt already.
Moving to the battle line.
If I grenade them... 18 to 24 each isn't going to kill any of them. If we shoot... we might get one. It's hard to say. Anyway, shotguns here should be enough. I don't want to go close combat attack against the Thornback. I'm hoping you can kill it in one.
Running.
What's our damage estimate? Yeah, not as good as I was hoping. So I think I am going to have to go ahead and just hit you to kill you. We'll go close up. We'll take a little bit of damage back. Should be able to kill you, though. Yeah, nice. Just took a little bit of damage. Ogryn are still in good shape. Yeah, I'm going to be aggressive here. Should I? I feel like just shoving the Ogryn right in their face is kind of what I want to do. Shoot the weak Tyranid warriors here. See what we can do. Okay, just softened them up. Nothing too crazy. My other Ogryn are kind of stuck. But we have other infantry we can use to move up and probably gun down those Tyranid warriors. Do have a grenade. These guys won't be able to do much, but the grenade's still strong. So we'll take out at least 2 of them. Ogryn here, I can kind of get you through. Doesn't like it, but we can do it. Bayonets also. I mean, we could go in Hive Guard. We fight them in close combat. They'll just hit us back with their guns. It shouldn't do too much damage, I don't think. So we could go in stab, and we could also just move in and grenade something. These guys will fight back. These guys will fight back. We've got the grenades. We could just toss it into the Hormagaunts. We could toss it into the warriors. We could definitely kill that warrior off. Let's kill the warrior off. We don't have too many guys here, but this should be enough shots.
First line, fire!
Okay.
Yeah?
Got room, I can throw you right in the front. It's risky because he's got the Tyranid warriors here that can really do a ton of damage up close. I've got to survive the initial hit and then get some stuff back. I think we're better off just taking the secondary line. Let them kill the basic infantry.
If you think that's best.
Then the Ogryn can move in next time. I think that's the way to go. Let's move up. We're going to grenade just these close Hormagaunts because they're actually pretty dangerous to us. And we can actually kill some of them.
Lining up, sir.
So we've got our meat wall of basic infantry
What next,
guys
sir?
who are 100% expendable. Ogryn behind, las cannons behind
What
that.
do you want?
Could move the commissar up too. I do only have one command point at this point. Set up an Overwatch
Let
there.
them come.
So like my character here, we could use the command point, but the command point at 1 is pretty pointless. At 2, we get a strafe. If we had 2, I definitely would call in a strafe. For 1, it's
The warp
kind of a
knows
pathetic
our
ability.
every move.
If we get close enough, what's the range on this? It's only 2 away. So it wouldn't affect anybody. Let's move up so maybe we can use the Maelstrom. It might just make you a big target, get you killed, but, you know. So next turn if they move up, we can Maelstrom something. So I could do it in an empty tile, I guess. Oh, okay. That's not what I expected. So it has a really big area of effect, and would affect us too. I'm kind of tempted to do that anyway. The movement reduction doesn't do much. The start of the next turn will take 30 psychic damage, which would mainly affect us. But again, it's just basic infantry, guys. So, screw it.
I will tear what passes for a soul from their bodies.
And we'll get the Ogren in over here. We'll set up an Overwatch, or I can take a shot at something. Yeah, I'm just going to
I
back you
will
up.
go where I want.
Alright, over here, we can take some shots. Do some damage to the warriors. Take out the Hormagaunts. Chance to hit's pretty awful. Try to hit the warriors a little bit, I guess. Okay, that wasn't bad, actually. Alright, that is everybody. That is all that I can do. So we kind of have our meat wall here of infantry. As you can kind of see, we've definitely taken a bunch of losses advancing down this little narrow path. But we've done pretty well. Taken out the Hive Tyrant. This Psychic Storm might be the death of me, but might wipe out my entire front line. But if that happens, you know, it happens, I guess. But yeah, we'll have the heights secured. We can rain down fire. If the front line dies or we pull back, we're fine. I think we'll be okay here. We've taken out most of the threats. And infantry losses are not a big deal. We don't really care about basic infantry guys dying. Yeah, here comes the shot of the Chimera. Ooh, survived. Holy crap. I honestly didn't expect the Chimera to survive that hit. 300 some damage. Probably only like 47 health left or something.
I'm not made for this.
Little Hormagaunt attack. More Hormagaunt attacks. Yeah, they're toast. It's the Tyranid warriors that I'm mainly concerned with. They backed off, which is kind of weird. Maybe because of the storm, maybe? Or they're too close for shooting? I figured they would just wade in and just start chopping stuff to pieces. Instead, they're going to shoot. Tyrannifex is going to spray us.
Ow! Ow!
Did hurt our Ogren pretty bad. Oh, they're going for the Chimera up there. Yep, Chimera's down.
Was that skill or dumb luck?
But mainly that was the Hive Guard, just did 300 some damage to it, so that's the main cause for that death.
I think something's over there.
This is a slight problem. Oh, we got a big shot.
They're shooting back!
Infantry. Just wiped the whole squad there, probably. Yeah. Psychic Maelstrom, doing a bunch of damage. Okay. We took some damage, for sure. You guys... Oh, because the Chimera blew up. Did a ton of damage to them, because they were already beat up. So there's only one of you guys left, which is unfortunate. Down here, a bunch of stuff died. So, Tyrannifex, Hive Guard, Tyranid Warriors, those are the threats. Everything else is kind of secondary. Exocrine we can track down later. Shot chance here, 68%.
Setting up and stabilizing.
Now it's even better. And I'm going to go ahead and use all my stacks for penetrating shot, because it's a good shot chance.
Right through their armor.
Nice instant death on the Tyrannifex.
Setting up and stabilizing.
Set up. 76 on the Hive Guard. We'll probably just take that. Ooh, we've got 90 back here on the Exocrine. Ooh, that's a really good... Yeah, if we... Penetrating shot, I think we can just kill you. Good chance. Let's go for it. Nice. So no more artillery from the Tyranids coming in. That's quite helpful. Psyker, we can use my ability, we could move somebody around. We could do that on like the Ogren, have them move in and just start wailing on something. Yeah, let's do that.
Trust in me. Together.
So extra
we will
evasion,
swing
immune
the tides
to
of this battle.
attacks and all kinds of other goofy crap. Where do I want to use it, is the question.
Yeah?
We do have the charge. But nobody's lined up in a way that I could... Range is pretty good. If I moved over, I wonder if I could charge through multiple here. Let me see. So our charge... Can't reach them. We can't hit multiple. That's too bad. We'll go back and go after these guys that are hurt in the back. Or do we want to kill these guys? Can't attack them, we could shoot them. So I guess we'll just bayonet these guys instead. Good chunk of damage. No grenade.
Victory through discipline.
Can do a melee attack with you. Might want to help out over here. I don't think they're hurt enough that we can kill these guys with just them. Got a 76. I'd really like to kill the Hive Guard, but I also want to take out these weak warriors. Gonna go ahead and overheat.
Keep firing
One
until
guy,
your
just shoot the
battle
crap
blows.
out of him. Okay, got one. Considering that was just one guy, that's pretty darn effective.
As
Gonna
long
move
as
you out
I
of the
draw
way,
breath, Cadia stands.
so you can get out of there. I can't move far enough around to get down to do any flaming, but we can shoot from up here. I'm kind of in optimal range already, it looks like, for the Hive Guard. Got two more Kasserkin.
Where do you need us, sir?
Can't see them from there. Can't tell.
With precision.
Take a look from here. Like this, you'd think this would be in the way of them taking a shot down here. But it's 76%, which isn't bad. Let's go ahead and do it. Fire it up. Do some damage to
Keep
them.
fire until your barrel glows.
Alright, good chunk of damage. Whittled them down. Just relying on this fire from up here is actually working pretty well. 76, we're also going to overcharge, go for the Hive Guard.
Fire it until your barrel glows.
Nice. So we wiped them out. So that's one of the major threats taken care of.
Chimera transport ready.
Transport. Let's blast the Tyranid warriors there, I think. Got a 70 back there. That's pretty darn good, but you hit them.
Supporting fire.
Excellent.
Rolling
Excellent,
into action.
excellent. Alright. I move you up. You
I
can
will
take some
lead
shots
on the
down there,
battle
so we will. Just
Aim
blast them a
true,
little bit with our
strike
plasma
true.
pistol. Oh, we don't have any splash damage on that. That's too bad. Pick off a few of them anyway.
Agreed.
Oh, I've got two now. I should have called in a strafe, but I think we're fine. We still have you even, so we're in really good shape.
Sentinel on the move.
So from here, I'd like to tag those guys. 70%, yeah, go for it.
Target.
And we missed our first shot. Otherwise, they would be pretty much hosed.
Sentinel on the move.
Okay. I think that's everybody up here. Very good damage. Took out the Hive Guard. We've got a couple more Tyranid warriors gone. We're in good shape. You still have an action. We could gun down the Hormagaunts. We could come over here and try to help against these Hormagaunts. I think that's what we'll do, and then we'll have this other Ogren squad move out and do some damage. We've also got the Commissar who could move up and probably trash them. So let's provide some supporting fire here up the hill. Okay, that did way less damage than I expected. We only got one of them. Commissar. You can move up and get shots on the Tyranid warriors. That's what we're going to do. Again, Tyranid warriors, definitely the prime targets, the most dangerous thing out here, really. They're so hurt, should take them out. Nice. Don't see anything else. So you guys look that way. You guys look that way.
If you think that's best.
Commissar, we're gonna go chain sword these guys right in the face. This area just turned into just a carnal house of death. It's just so nasty. Just all the dead guardsmen here. Actually, that's pretty cool looking. We can try to get a nice angle here with the las cannons. With like a weird angle to their Ah, it does it every time. I try to get the cursor out of the way if I want to take a screenshot, and then it just screws everything up. Look at all the dead guys, the dead giant monsters. And then further back, just tons of dead Tyranids everywhere. Alright, Commissar. Chainsword him. Soften him up a little bit for you. No counterattack.
Flee or be cut down where you stand.
One left. Just stay there, keeping him busy. We still have you. Could fall back.
Not used to being the hunted. I've been intercepted!
See if we get any shots off. Okay. A little bit. Yeah, we can take another hit there and be fine, so I think we're okay. We'll keep that blocked. So I think that's it. Just those two units, I think, is it. Just the Hormagaunts and the Hormagaunts. I don't think anything else got away. Nope. There we go. More Hormagaunts. Coming in behind us. Like heroes.
Was that supposed to work?
Charged into a bolt pistol there. Did not work out for you. Excellent.
As long as I draw
All right.
breath, Cadia stands.
Pretty solid here. We should be okay. I've actually got an okay shot here. Let's fire on down there to help out. That eats some of them.
Discipline, experience,
Guys,
action.
60% from the height. Nice. Just keep using my guys from height here, I guess.
Quickly.
We really don't need to do this. We've got the Ogryn right there who can just tear them apart without too much trouble. But, you know, can't even like click on these guys now that they're in that tile because of the wreckage and stuff there. My lone dude, let's see if you can get a shot off. Poor Hive Tyrant over here. It's like, I will take this spot. Did you look around? Oh god, what's shooting at me? And he's... Sentinel. Throw some fire down there. There we go. Splash damage. Alright, so we did take a little bit of losses, but nothing important, I don't think. We lost one Chimera and a bunch of basic infantry. Yeah, basic infantry don't count. It's the Imperial Guard. Like, they're totally expendable. Chimera, like, you know, we lose one occasionally here and there, it's fine. But yeah, for what we did, I think that was pretty darn fantastic. Commissar got a kill, Ogryns each got a kill. The Kasserkin got 4 between them. Heavy weapon squads each got 1. 2 for a Sentinel. Chimera got 1. We actually got kills here with just the basic guys, the couple, and then 1 with the Chimera. So yeah, definitely a tough fight, partially because of where we were kind of constrained in our advances on the enemy. But I think those are totally acceptable losses for the forces we were facing and what we had to deal with. Just the amount of Tyranid warriors were kind of maxed out for a 2,000-point army. The Thornbacks actually were kind of a big distraction and a problem early on. The Tyrannifex was not used super fantastically, and could have been a bigger problem, but wasn't. And it was kind of cool actually taking that sniper shot with the las cannons, take out the Exocrine was pretty fun. That was kind of a nice shot there. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. So next time I'll try out my more combined arms forces against this same Tyranid army on a different map, see how we do. Hopefully that one is not quite as much of a slog. as kind of fighting over kind of a narrow channel here like this. But yeah, this has been fun. Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. Hopefully I will see you in another one. Until then, have a good one.